So how would you like to go fast without increasing your speed? Here's everything you need to know about intermittent fasting. Boy, this kind of describes my commute at rush hour. Go fast, then slow. Fast, then slow. Intermittent fasting, get it? Okay, we're not talking about stop-and-go driving here. Nope. Intermittent fasting, or IF, is the most popular weight loss program today. Even celebrities like Hugh Jackman, Chris Hemsworth, and Benedict Cumberbatch have hopped on the IF bandwagon. Dr. Kevin Gendreau, a primary care doctor, claimed that he lost 125 pounds in 18 months thanks to intermittent fasting. Before IF, he weighed 300 pounds. Whoa! It seems that intermittent fasting is a true miracle worker. So, what is the secret behind IF that makes it so effective? We at Brightside unravel the truth behind this weight loss craze with a nagging question in our minds. Is it possible for the human body to endure long hours of fasting on a daily basis? Hey, let's perform a little sleuthing first. Who created intermittent fasting? Fasting in general is an age-old practice, but it has nothing to do with your dream of achieving a beach body physique. Actually, you've been kinda doing IF all your life. Betcha that you eat breakfast, as in break fast. Greek heavyweights such as Pythagoras, Socrates, and Plato fasted to purify their spirit and mind. Some major religions exercise fasting to strengthen their faith. Mahatma Gandhi fasted 17 times during his campaign for Indian independence. He not only shed some pounds, but also shed the British government. But when did fasting gain recognition as a means of shedding a few pounds? Well, it was popularized by the American writer Upton Sinclair in the 1900s. Sinclair practiced juice cleansing and fasting at the same time. In August 2012, fasting gained recognition from the health and fitness community, thanks to the influence of a doctor and journalist, Michael Mosley. He published a book about it in January 2013 entitled The Fast Diet. Now, before we move on, we need to clarify misconceptions about intermittent fasting. First of all, IF is often thought to be a type of diet. With intermittent fasting, you're not watching what you eat. Instead, you have to watch when you eat. It's not a diet plan, but an eating pattern. We'll explain this later in detail. For now, let's move on to the next IF myth. The second misconception about IF is that you must starve yourself. So let's look at the definition of starving from the Merriam-Webster dictionary: to suffer or die from lack of food. On the other hand, also taken from the same dictionary, fasting means to eat no food for a period of time. With IF, you still have to eat and drink, but it should be time-restricted. That's why intermittent fasting is sometimes called time-restricted eating. The third and last misconception that holds back the health buffs from trying this controversial weight loss program is the safety and health concerns associated with intermittent fasting. Let's get to the bottom of this by discussing how intermittent fasting works. We mentioned earlier in the video that intermittent fasting is an eating pattern. With IF, your entire day or week is divided into two parts: the eating period and the fasting period. During the eating period, you can eat a regular meal. So yeah, you don't have to starve yourself. While in the fasting period, you're not allowed to consume any food. Nope, not even a single morsel can touch your lips. But there is an exception to this rule. During fasting, you can drink, but only water, tea, or black coffee. No sugar or creamer, please. In some cases, you can eat a few hundred calories or a fruit and veggie combo while you're in fasting mode. How can you split your day or week into an eating period and a fasting period? Can it be 2 hours fasting and 22 hours eating? Heh, nice try, buddy, but no, it doesn't work that way. That isn't intermittent fasting, that's binge eating, which is a whole nother video. Not to worry, here are some eating patterns you can follow. The 16-8 pattern, also known as Lean Gains, was invented by fitness expert Martin Berkhan. Lean Gains is an IF schedule that's good for beginners, no kidding. And it involves fasting for 14 to 16 hours a day. The remaining 6 to 8 hours are for the eating period. The 5-2 pattern, the fast diet, is a method created by British doctor and journalist Michael Mosley. Yup, the same guy who revived the popularity of intermittent fasting. This is lighter than the Lean Gains protocol because you can eat 500 to 600 calories or calorie-rich foods during the 2 days of fasting, and then you can eat normally for 5 days. Eat Stop Eat was discovered by fitness expert Brad Pilon. With this intermittent fasting eating pattern, you have to fast for 24 hours once or twice a week. For example, you can start your fast on Monday at 12 p.m. and end it on Tuesday, the next day, at 12 p.m. Alternate day fasting, as the name suggests, is where you fast every other day. When in a fasting period, you can either eat 500 to 600 calories or nothing at all. The Warrior Diet was popularized by fitness expert Ori Hofmeckler. Contrary to its scary name, it requires fasting all day, but you can still eat small portions of fruits and vegetables. The eating period is from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m., and you can eat one huge meal. The primary concern about intermittent fasting is the insane amount of time required for the fasting period. We're wired to eat breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a couple of snacks every day. How would your body feel if you skipped breakfast or lunch? You might experience hunger, weakness, dizziness, or vomiting. You might also have sudden mood swings from frustration to irritation. These are normal bodily reactions during the first weeks or months of IF because the body is still adjusting. But what can you really achieve with fasting? Over the course of time, your body will eventually overcome the side effects. Under normal circumstances, your body gets energy from the food you eat. This energy is stored in your liver and muscles. How about when you're in a fasting period? Your body gets its energy from its last reserve, fat. The fat stored in your body is burned to convert it to energy. The longer you fast, the more fat is burned in the process. What are the other health benefits besides getting rid of the fat you wanted to flush out from your body? Well, it can prevent type 2 diabetes and promote insulin resistance. It is good for the heart. It may prevent cancer. It improves brain function. It promotes longevity. Moreover, it simplifies your lifestyle because you don't need to plan, cook, and pack 3 to 6 meals a day. You can save money and time when buying and preparing food. Hey, that means fewer dishes to wash up too. Although intermittent fasting seems promising, this weight loss solution is not for everyone. If you really want to try it, we suggest consulting your doctor first, especially in these cases: diabetes, low blood pressure, underweight, pregnant, breastfeeding, or trying to conceive, eating disorder history. In addition, children and teens are advised not to try IF because at this stage of their development, they need more energy than adults. You should also remember that you can't lose weight through intermittent fasting alone. Since you're always fasting, your body needs proper nourishment from healthy foods like dairy, lean proteins, nuts and seeds, veggies, whole grains, and unprocessed and whole foods. It's also safe to exercise while fasting, but we recommend doing it after your body has adjusted and is not experiencing side effects like hunger or weakness. It's tough to lose weight regardless of the slimming program you go with. Sacrifices must be made. Saying goodbye to your favorite greasy foods or not eating from time to time. Now keep in mind that you need to consult your doctor before starting anything. Intermittent fasting might work for others, but it might not be right for you. It's not because you can't keep away from that bag of chips or you don't have enough self-control. It might have something to do with your body's constitution. Hey, don't despair. There are more weight loss programs besides IF that you can mix and match. What's important is that it should work for you in the long run. So how about you? Have you tried intermittent fasting? Do you know a better way to lose weight? We'd love to know your thoughts. Give us a thumbs up if this video enlightened you about IF. Share this video to help others on their weight loss journey. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel to join us back here on the bright side of life.